Hi, hi, hi. Oh, you got them. They were posted out at the beginning of the week. I was keeping an eye out on that because normally I get an email, but I'm so pleased you got them. And hi, I am back. Oh my gosh, I have had the lurgy from hell. Earache, sore throat, you name it. Honestly. Was the spatula all right? Because they were supposed to be pink. You know. But I hope I made it up to you. Honestly, the box is pink and everything. Because I got two boxes. One box was pink. Opened the second one. And they were blooming green. So I hope it's all right. I hope it's all right. I'm not that the colour really matters. They're both pretty. But you never know. So what we're going to do is lino printing. I'm just faffing with this one. This is hard lino. It's not nice. I don't like working with it. I was just really testing the tension of it and everything. But at least I've got one, because I did have a box with some in that I made ages ago. It's vanished off the face of the earth. Story of my blooming life, isn't it? I'm going to use this mould as me little scrapings because it's dirty anyway. I'm gonna, on the back of here, I'm just going to show this quickly. But what I've got is I've got soft lino, and basically the company is SDESSDEE. I love it. I've got two of the tools that come like this. So I'm no expert by any stretch of the imagination. So they come like that, like this. I don't think they're that expensive, and that all fits together and keeps it all together like that. Super duper easy. So I'll just leave that there for now. I'm just going to wait for people coming in. But I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place. I'm so sorry I'm shaking you about. I love crafting. Every kind of crafting there is, I love to have a go. I will be making cushion covers for the van before long. We will see what happens with that. Yeah. So it's a bit of everything, to be honest. But I won't be filming the sewing machine. No. Because I may have to call in reinforcements for that. Because I can make an easy shopping bag. I can make a cushion cover. However, I am going to have to make my own pattern for these cushions for the van that me and Michael are doing. Hi, Dominique. So, yeah, I'm sorry I missed last week. It's germ season, and somehow I catch every germ going. I do have a few things going on, autoimmune things, so that is probably why my immune system is crap. But I'm back for now. So like I said, this is your hard lino, this is your soft lino. This is what I like to use, this one. The company's stuff that I'm using is SDESSDEE. Like I say, the tool comes like this. You can get it on the internet if you just put in lino printing or whatever, if you want to have a go. And it comes with all these little tools in. I mostly stick, because I'm no expert, I mostly stick to like these kind of ones with the V in. Just because, like I say, I mostly just play. But what you do is you put this on the end here, then you shove your tool in. It's got like a mushroom shape, and you shove your tool in that way, and then tighten this up, and that's what keeps your tool in. So I've got a thicker one tool in and a thinner one. Hi Sheila, I am. I've got loads of messages to reply to as well. I'm so sorry. This week, honestly, it's knocked me on my backside. But this one I've just done. Mostly I do mark making and things and simple shapes, because if you look on YouTube at the people who do the lino printing, I mean, they are incredible. They do owls, the detail they put into wings and stuff. I'm mostly like just a faff. I like to do a bit of like just mark making. I'll attempt some flowers or leaves and things. I'm no expert, like I say, but these are just great for the jelly plate. So what I've done with this is I've just took lines out of it, and I wanted just marks basically, and it will go on. It won't be perfect. You can use them with paints and everything, but on Tuesday, what we'll make tonight, we're going to get the jelly plate out and have a go. And you see, like, it leaves like a grungy. So it is really cool. But this is your hard lino. Don't like using it at all. So we are going to use a soft lino. So, yes. Hi, Kim. Hi. Oh, I'm so, so pleased to be back. What I have done already is I've kind of sketched a leaf on here. And you do have a positive and a negative. This one I've just done with kind of, it doesn't really matter because it's mark making. This one, if you want the leaf to stick out most, which I think I do, you need to take all of the background away. So I'm going to use the bigger one. And what I want is, actually, no, I'm going to do it in pen first because, let's get one of these. This, I will probably won't get much of this done together, but I just want to show, if anybody did want to have a go, you can absolutely draw on it with pencil. This pen or pencil, this is pencil, it will just come off. So what I'm going to do is just kind of draw out what I've got so far. It won't be perfect. See, I'm no expert, but what I want to leave is this bit. So I want quite a thick leaf so it's easier. So this is the bit we're leaving. All of the rest that is not this. So all of this we're leaving. Everything else, all around here, we're going to take off. So what I'll probably do is cut some away. In here, I want to leave. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, the more imperfect, the better sometimes. So we'll be leaving this bit. We're going to leave this bit in. These bits, they probably won't end up perfect, but like I say, on the jelly plate or mark making, if you want to go a little bit grungy, art journaling, perfect for. There's so many things you can do with them, and obviously the better you get, the more you can do. Oh, Emma, come on, I'm following my line and my thingy down. We'll leave that in quite thick. So again, I'll scribble in what we're leaving just to keep myself right as well. Does not have to be perfect. We'll do this one. And that's going to stay as well. So am I making sense so far? Am I? I don't like the hard line though. It's harder to cut. It like scrapes. You'll see the difference. Like, it's hard. It's hard, basically. It's hard to cut. Everybody's preference is different. But, so these bits will be leaving. If I don't hit exactly on the line, I'm not going to cry about it. Like I say, it's just a patterned leaf. So all this is staying. This is staying. Up this side, we'll leave this bit in, this bit in, this bit in. And basically what we're going to take away more on this one than we did on this one. So we're going to have the positive left over, and we're going to take all, well, hopefully we're going to take all the negative away. You probably won't want to sit and watch us do all of this. Again, I do want to stress I am no expert. Not at all. I just like to try a lot of things, and I thought, well, why not? Why not? We'll like the jelly plate, and we'll see what happens. What I am going to do to start off with, though, is I'm going to leave the outside and I'm going to work on the inside. So I'm going to follow around the lines. Again, I'm not too fussed about it being perfect in the lines, but I am using the thinner tool just to follow up the lines, and you can go back over them again if you miss, and definitely turn your Lino. But can you remember when we had the foam board and we pushed into it with a pencil? Like, we drew the picture on and it had the negative, and then we could do it all different colours. This is the positive. So this is going to be more like a stamp that you would purchase. Like that kind of thing. So this one, I'm going to go up there. I do need to stress, if you've got sore wrists, this will take a long time. My wrist still hurts up here off where I fell with Bella, and it's hurting already. Like that. and then I turn around and go back over. You can't angle your tool, and we'll see what I'm doing. I don't know if we can. So I'm leaving these bits in, and I'm just sort of outlining it, and then we can take all the bigger bits away. I should have done it a colour. So I'll just do up this bit, and then I'll show you on a bigger bit. Like I say, this will get very tedious, but I want to do in a part 1 and a part 2 because I'm going to hopefully make some more. I do have little round ones as well, which we can do, and we can actually do one of them and stamp it, because I won't keep going with this too much. Tell us how you've been. Please tell me how you've been. Hi, Lorna. There is a lot of fiddly bits to take out, but this is because I'm wanting to leave the leaf. And what I'll do is I will do some of it, and then I'll print it and show you what I mean, so you can see what I'm taking out and what I'm leaving in. So this bit here, I'm going to get the bigger one, because all of this outside here we're going to take away. So I'm going to go up here, and you get a bigger line cut away. I mean, straight away you can tell how much easier. That just pulls. This you can't. It's like solid. But this is just one of the ways you can do this. There's so many other ways to do it. Just with like a pencil and things, you get very, very similar results. And I am going to show that. I just want to do this as well. So all of that is going to come away out here. And you can see a much bigger line. I'm going to go back over this one. If you go off a little bit, it really, really doesn't matter at all. See, Sheila, you've done it before. Did you use the hard line or the soft? I would imagine the soft, because the hard is awful. But Hobbycraft sells this thing. It is quite expensive at Hobbycraft, I have to say. Unless you hit on offer. I think I got my first set of tools from Hobbycraft. And then I did get some old tools, but they're safe. Like really old wooden ones. Like I say, all of this is going to come away. Again, we can't cut it down though. So you don't have to take all of this away. We can cut it down, but I just want to take quite a bit away. Just so we've got a border to hold on to more than anything. If you dig in too deep, you could end up with holes. So just be aware of that if you do decide to give it a go. If not, I do have other plans, so you can do something very similar. In fact, have I got one here? I bought, right, what I bought was a pack of rubbers, right? And I bought like 56 rubbers. Bear with. I'm sure I'll have one here. And I thought rubbers was a great way to start, but I can't find this pack of rubbers, and I can't seem to find any rubber. Look at the mess I'm making. When I find them, we're going to do that as well. But this is, like I say, this is the Lino print. This is actual Lino printing that you can buy sheets of Lino and just one tool. You don't have to buy a big kit. I think a tool is sometimes about £8. This side I'm going to go up. Get off, I've gone down too far. But slow and steady wins the race, unless you mean you just dig. Like that. Get off. So I'm going to leave it, because I want to be able to hold on to this. But you can see kind of where I've been. And what I've taken away. And then inside, I want to leave this line here. So I'm going to go back to the smaller one. and follow that line up there. I'm definitely going to be more gentle with the inside of it because that is the actual image that I'm going to use. I hope I'm making sense. I really, really do. I'm probably not. And I'm just following the lines down, and I will take everything else away once I've removed enough. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stamp this and show you, see if you can understand what I mean. If I'm making any sense whatsoever. And then we'll do a little round one, and at least we might finish one tonight. There, you can see it much better now. So up here, this bit is a bit that's going to stay. Let's get some of that off. And you see, it's obviously it's not very good at the minute. But this bit here is the bit that's going to stay. All of this is going to come off. There, and then this bit here will stay, this bit here will stay. And all the bits around it will come off. Does that make sense? I'll keep going with that. It will make sense. It will make sense. But on here, we'll do a little one. A bit easier. Let's do this. Hard brown line. I bet it was really, really hard. I bet it was awful. And then what I'm going to do is this. It won't be exactly like that, but all we'll have to take away on this one is this bit and this bit, this bit and this bit, this bit and this bit. So you can see where I'm taking it off on the lines. And then I'm gonna just do little lines, taking that out. I might take more of the cross out in a second with the bigger one, but this is where you're going to see what we're doing. Like I say, tonight won't be a very long one. I will finish them off. I might even put it on a time lapse and do a little video of us doing it, just so you don't have to sit for ages. I just wanted to explain it, and I was hoping to have more done, but honestly, this past week, I've been, like, honestly, like, I was dug up and rolled in muck. It hasn't been wonderful, but I hope you're all right. Whatever lurgy had is, well, I know what it was. I ended up antibiotics. I had an ear and throat infection, but it started off as just a normal lurgy. It wasn't very nice, but I did, the last couple of days, when I haven't been able to sleep or anything, I did manage to read a book about werewolves. So that was good. I've never actually read a book. I've listened to the Kindle and stuff before, but reading an actual book I've never done for years. So that was quite nice. And also, I did not know that you couldn't, like, send your child to the dentist now until they're 18 on their own. Like, Chris is 16 now. I thought he could take himself in. It was just a checkup. He wasn't getting anything done. But they've got to be 18. They're going to be bloody 55 by the time they can do anything on their own before long. Your child has to be a senior citizen before they can go to the dentist on their own. Sorry, I'm having a right whinge. I did not. I was like, what? He's just having a checkup. I'm sure I used to take myself to the dentist at 16. Anyway. So there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the thicker one and take these lines out with the crosses a bit more. Hi, Val. Just in time for a bit whinge. There we go. So this one here you're going to see now. The other one I will have to keep going with. We can easily do another little one though. But I thought Jelly Printing Tuesday with these, if I can locate the bag of rubbers, I could maybe even do a couple of them. These little round ones come and they are sticky as well. So I'm going to grab a bit of paper and show you this one. You can use, oh, what can you use? You can use all sorts. Paint, ink pads, you name it. There. So you can see this one, and it's going to look really cool for mark making. Obviously, you can do pretty things as well. Paint-wise, not that one because it's see-through, Emma. Here's this one. So paint-wise, you can use a brayer. I'm not going to dirty me brayer though because new. I'm going to save it for the jelly plate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a brush, if I can locate one, and just paint it on. So you can see how this is going to be great for the jelly plate. Any little bits will just add extra. You can always get them off later. You can go back and add to it as much as you want as well. Let's go over with a brayer if you want to. So they're great for journals. They're just great. They're really great. I mean, look at that. Own stamps in seconds. Honestly, absolutely awesome. And then you just hide them in the sink and give them a scrub because just Lino. I mean, I would imagine it's a different kind of Lino. I will carry on and do this leaf a little bit more. I can't really see it now where I was, what I was planning on doing. But I did want to easily change the design up. Put in a middle bit. Oh, that bit is stained, so this bit here is stained, this bit here is gone now. I'm not going to push in as hard. I just want to take a bit more of that away, just so I can see it, because I will go over this again and show you another print when we've done a bit more. It is fascinating, and it's another kind of craft that you can do. So this one here is going to go from there, and I want to keep this line in, going up and around the leaf. So this bit here is staining as well. This bit here is stain. I will actually go up here and remove that. So any bits you take away won't show up. Oh, we're going deep, Emma. Stop. Stop. There we go. Too deep. It's easy fix though, just like that. And they won't be perfect. I mean, there will be if you do it for years and years and years. Let's say the people I've seen doing it, they do birds, they do nature, they do faces. They're absolutely incredible. And this one here, I'm going to take further up. And you can adjust your design anytime you want to make it more simple. Anytime you want. Go back from here and up and take that away. There we go. Got the little one. What was I going to do here? I might just, you know, actually, when I leave that. This bit here I quite like with these bits in. So what I might do is do some positive and some negative. And then I can show you it tonight. And then I have got other ones I can do as well. So bear with. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the messages. Hopefully someone agrees with us about the dentist and my little twist. It is bonkers, isn't it? I hope that's to the dentist. I had a right whinge about it. And I was like, what? At what point is he ever going to be able to do anything for himself if he can't even take himself for a checkup? I mean, I just say okay, but I'd whinged at everybody else that would listen and said it. There we go. Right, scissors. So this bit here is coming off. And this bit here is coming off. Like that. And then we are going to stick with lines. This is still going to be really cool on the jelly plate. Up here. And this can be a feather, it can be a leaf, it can be absolutely anything you want. I'm just going to take a bit more of this out. I'm hoping between now and Tuesday I can get a more intricate one done so you can see it. But again, I do want to stress I'm no expert at this. On YouTube, there is about 1 million other videos going into a lot more detail. This is just me playing. Right. Shift that to one side. I need another bit of paper. Unprepared as ever. Oh, do you want to see what I did? You know, the flower fairies, you know, the prints I was telling you about, how I build the prints up, or I used to. There you go. I see the 3Dness. There it is. I found the print on the internet. And I build it up with silicone glue and it goes into a frame. And this is my favourite fairy I was telling you about, the wind fairy. If anybody would like to see how this is done, I can absolutely do it. It's so unbelievably easy. I want to do this one. Most people might already know how to do this, but each print, you get 5 prints, all the same print. You could go on forever and a day. 5 prints, all the same print, and then you build it up yourself. You can see where I've took the arm out. You can see where I've done this differently. Do let us know in the comments after, in case I missed the chat. Let us know if you would like to see that, and we'll do this one, and then I will call it a night because I don't want to bore you with this. I do want to play with them on the jelly plate. There we go. We can see all of this. I'm sorry if I'm rattling the desk as well. I still haven't got an arm that doesn't attach to the table. So in the meantime, you're just going to feel like you're on a ship. If anybody's seasick, I'm sorry. This one here on the jelly plate is going to be epic. So you can leave this on the desk for doing it onto paper, or you can just do this and roll over the top of it. Or you can just use your fingers, whatever you like. How cool is that? Not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but that is going to be awesome on the jelly plate. Along with me cross. Which doesn't have to be a cross. It can be absolutely anything. And you just hide them in the sink to give them a scrub. What else do you think we should try? Because I don't see why we can't do this little one if everybody's still okay. Because it's only been half an hour. What do you think? Something simple. Should we try a flower? And I'll do it so the lines are so the lines are coming out. So maybe something like this. And then maybe some lines coming out of it. Can even go around it like that and remove some more. Right, we'll do this one, see what happens. So I'm going to use the smaller one for now. And all I'm going to do is go around the lines. And with it not being perfect, just wiggle your tool. And it definitely won't be perfect. And then up. Watch your fingers so they are sharp. I have had a hole in my finger before off one. There we go. You can always take more out if you want to go thicker. I do quite like the fact, though, that these are absolutely imperfect. I hope I find the rubbers, because I was going to do a whole series of them, of mini ones, and then get the mini gel plates out. But these have been staring at us for ages. And then when I was in Scotland, I nipped into a Hobbycraft. Like I say, I didn't find any little craft shops that were any good to buy anything that we didn't already have. But they had some lino that was torn. Like the packaging was torn, so it was like half price. So I nabbed it and I thought, oh, that'd be great to do on the videos just for a change. Oh, mushrooms. I'm doing my kitchen and mushrooms, aren't I? Should we do mushrooms? Should I do a mushroom scene? Or something mushrooms to go on the jelly plate? I have got my shelf up. I did have the trim and everything on the side of the tiles, and somehow it's all come off. So I'm going to have to get some more. But the shelves and everything are up. The kitchen's an absolute mess. Like I said, nothing's been done for a week. But I will show you all the stuff that I've done in there. I will show you some mushrooms I've been doing on Tuesday as well. And we can even get the clay out for a live and do one. Now, I did find another lady who has done the same thing with the mushrooms. She's been to B&M as well. And great minds think alike, because we must have went at the same time. And we're doing very similar things with them. Or very different. But I'm so excited about it. Right, I'm going to try this with Distress ink, because I'm going to spray it with water and just see what happens. And then snowman. Oh, I should have done a snowman, shouldn't I? Sorry. Or a snowman's face. I have got more. I do have more. I do have the hard lino here and attempt a snowman's face. There's that. Oh, no, maybe it's not that. Not water, Emma. It's just all filled. It gives a cool effect, though. Have I got a different colour of this? Is everything just going to be brown tonight? I think we're just brown tonight. I have got sticky sweets on the bottom of this paper, so I'm not wasting it. It was going to have to go in the bin. I left a packet in a paper bag of pineapple cubes, and they've just melted. There, look. How cool is that? Little button stamps. Obviously, you can do it with the fabric as well. But in the space of half an hour, given more time, you get more detail. You get some pretty cool mark making techniques. I will try and find the rubbers, though. This is the hard lino. I'm really not a fan. Have I got a circle template of any kind? Hang on, we'll just draw one. It's really hard to cut this one, especially if you're cutting any detail. But do look up at the people who do it, like people who've done it for years. See, it's hard. Give me this one. You can see the difference of how it like comes apart. Where this is rubbery, a massive difference, and it really hurts me wrist. This one, I can feel it. I give it a wiggle. I'm gonna lose a finger. Could you give it a go again? Do you think, or do you think? Oh, all right. So he's going to need a hat or something anyway. Oh. Maybe he's a woolly hat. I'll stick up a pom-pom on the side. All right. Let's see. If I lose a finger and there's blood, I'll just stop recording. This can be his kind of pom-pom. Right, so his nose will be incredibly easy because basically it's a carrot, isn't it? And then his eyes are just gouged out because they are bits of coal. And again, we're doing this by eye. We're just playing now because I'm not keen on the hard lino at all. Let's gouge out some smile. It's not the best at all, but hey, we're playing. Just taking it out as well. Thankfully, coal is not even, is it? They might be rocks, these ones. Let's try and give them a scarf as well. Why not? Oh. Is everybody scared? I am a little bit. He's getting a snowman's head with a scarf and that's it. I'm giving up after this because... Right. And all we'll do is cut. It is not going to be very good. I can already see by looking at it. And I've got white paint next to us. I've got green paint. We're going to go green. So I will grab my brush off before. And you can see exactly where it's going to go over and where it's not. If you put too much on, it fills up all the bits you've taken away. You probably will get like a splodge where it is. But a thin layer of paint, it's best to put on with a brayer, but my brayer is new and I don't want to get it dirty yet because I'm a weirdo like that. See, I filled his hat up. We shall find out though if it's going to print. Well, you can buy the lino online, yeah. I would just put in soft lino for lino printing, the tools as well online. Hobbycraft, Amazon, anywhere at all. Like I say, I'm just having a bit play. Kinda-ish. I probably kept it on to it. It's terrifying. That's terrifying. My gosh. Hang fire. Sorry, I said all the time hang fire. Doesn't sound very nice. It's all hang fire. Let's wash some of that off. Right. I'm going to go up in this corner here. Just to practice. Like I say, these are all practices before Tuesday when we'll have it all out and we can faff for as long as we like with them on the jelly plate and see what we can... Just see what cool prints we get. It's nice to do your own things sometimes. Like your own mark making, your own... Even if it's just lines. Bit better. Not the best. This one here's got a little bit give. It squashes down the softer stuff. This is hard. This one here is hard. This is the hard lino. And all I did was lines. And I did it because I wanted it really, really grungy. So, this will be cool. This is just mark making on the jelly plate. It's not going to go on perfect. But it looks really, really cool. Bitty. That one there, very vintage. It could be for a horror scene now. Quite easily. But with that, I'm going to stop. Because that snowman is terrifying. I'm going to keep this bit here. Because this is the only other bit of soft way I haven't. I've got some more somewhere. But that's the soft bit I've got. And we will do stuff. I'll make something. Maybe it's a scene. or something, or mushrooms or something. And we'll get them out for the jelly plate and we'll do it on Tuesday. I do have the smaller jelly plates. I might just do little prints and do them in a journal, just little ones. You know, the different shaped ones. This can be used on big or small. This can be used on big or small. It's all just about what you want to do with it. I'm so pleased to be back crafting. I've not been in this room for a week. When I came in, I had the journal, honestly, opened on the of Colour Your World. I hadn't been in. Had not been in. I mean, I've been faffing outside, but mostly I've been asleep. Any messages, I promise I will reply to you eventually. I will. Thank you so much for coming back and seeing me. I've missed yous. And hopefully the lurgy's gone. And yes. So thank you so much. Not the most exciting, but I think when you see them on the jelly plate, and I will, before we start the jelly plate, I'm going to try and find the foam board. It's like mount board. And I will try and find the bag of rubbers. And we'll see what we can come up with them as well. Quickly before we start the jelly plate, but I will see you Tuesday at 7 p.m. I'll be tidy again, because this is crazy. And hopefully I'll have some more of these done, and I'll have the other stuff as well. And we can make and see how to use different things, just a little bit out the box on the jelly plate. Have a lovely Monday. I hope the sun shines. It's absolutely blooming freezing here. And thank you so much for, again, being patient with me while I've been off. Like, I am so unreliable. It was interesting. Good. I'm pleased. But I will see you all on Tuesday night. Have a lovely Monday. Have a lovely evening. And I love you all lots and lots. Bye for now.